Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas tardes. Es un placer recibirlos el día de hoy para esta conferencia exclusiva para México con George Kittle y también en unos momentos va a llegar Elijah Mitchell. Como saben, ya estamos a unos días del inicio de la pretemporada y prácticamente también a mes y medio del kickoff de la temporada regular 2022. Y George, I'm Jesus Zárate. Nice being here. Thank you very much for your time, Spanish play-by-play and insider, and a lot of people from Mexico, from different media outlets, are very excited to talk to you about the upcoming season and about the Mexico game. So if you're ready, let's begin.
Bring it. Let's ride.
Hi, George. So this is Mariana from Mexico. I'm going to start giving the outlets the opportunity to ask you, okay?
Sounds wonderful.
Okay. Elias from Record, you can ask your question now.
Hi, George. How are you? First of all, thank you very much for your time. Quick questions so everyone can get their turn. What's your chemistry like with Trey Lance, and what can we expect from you in this upcoming season?
Chemistry, it's definitely at an early stage. It's something me and Trey are continuing to work on every day. We didn't get a lot of reps or OTAs because I wasn't a part of a lot of it, but we got reps during last season, and that has definitely carried over into training camp. And we've had some good plays together, got some that we've missed, but definitely just getting on the same page. And luckily we have all of training camp to get that done. And so just continue to work every single day at it.
And a quick one, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, George Kittle, how would you rank them?
We're all great tight ends.
Thank you.
Clever.
Perfect. Luis Rodriguez from El Universal, you can ask now. Thank you.
Hi, George. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
In November, you are gonna play here in the Azteca Stadium. It's an historic stadium. What do you feel about playing in November in this city and in this stadium?
I'm really excited about it. I've never played football outside the country, outside of America. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also really looking forward to the fact that I know that there's so many 49ers fans in Mexico. And I just feel like that stadium is just going to be red and gold, and being able to play in front of a bunch of people who don't get the opportunity to see the Niners play live all the time is going to be really special. And so I'm just really looking forward to that moment with all those fantastic fans down there.
Thank you very much. Luis Robles from the NFL Mexico.
Hello, George. First, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Mexico?
Hola.
Okay. And have you think about your celebration maybe for a TD in the Mexico game?
Oh, no, I've not. We'll think of something, I would love to do some type of lucha libre celebration. I do know I've had a couple friends that have done wrestling moves on NFL touchdowns. They've gotten fined for that. So I don't want to get fined. But we're going to figure out something to do to have fun. Maybe I can hide a lucha mask somewhere and throw that on after a touchdown. I think that'd be pretty fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Joshua Sandoval.
Thank you from Fox Sports Mexico. I know you have been defending Trey Lance from the critics this offseason. So you think he's prepared to be a regular starting quarterback this season?
Do I think Trey Lance could be a starting quarterback this year?
Yeah, a regular starting quarterback. Yeah, this season.
Yeah, Trey has all the attributes to be a really, really good quarterback. He's establishing those leadership skills. He's got the arm strength for it. He's got the touch for it. He's got the size for it. He can run. He can make the pass. So it's just a matter of just time and getting him the reps that he needs to continue to progress as a player, because the best way to get better at football is just to take reps. What do you think, Elijah?
Oh, I agree with you, man. I definitely agree.
Elijah Mitchell, everybody.
Hi, Elijah. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us.
No problem.
So here we have several media outlets from Mexico. We'll give them some opportunities to ask you, both of you, okay?
Sounds good.
Perfect. So now we have Ernesto Valdez from TUDN.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
This one is for Elijah, because George already answered this. Elijah, you're going to be playing here in November against the Cardinals at Estadio Azteca. How do you feel about it?
Man, I feel amazing, man. My first time, so I'm pumped and ready to go.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect, Ernesto. Diego Lozano from Primero y Diez.
Hey, George, Diego Lozano from Premier 10. Hi, Elijah. How are you doing, guys?
Wonderful.
Good.
Muy
Sounds
bien.
George, what do you think is the toughest part of facing fast linebackers as Isaiah Simmons and Seven Collins, guys you will be facing here in Mexico? What do you think is the toughest part facing this type of linebackers? Maybe new linebackers in the league, but really fast.
Well, the good news is I got to compete against what I think are three of the best linebackers in the NFL. Definitely the best trio between Fred Warner, Aziz, and Dre Greenlaw. And so getting to compete against those guys every single day, I feel like prepares our entire offense to go against any type of defense because they're fast, they're physical, they're downhill, and they're all smart players, especially with Fred in the middle there directing traffic. So, I'm excited about it. I'm excited for every challenge. I love playing division rivals, especially, NFC West guys. And we see them quite often, and they're going to have a different linebacking core because they lost one of their starters last year. So I think they have a couple young guys in there, and can't wait to play some NFL football against those guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Diego. Now Ricardo Baquier from Medio Tiempo.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. How you doing?
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Okay, so really quick, as you know, fantasy football has become such a thing not only in the States, but also in Mexico. We all will be looking for the players who help us win our leagues. So how about you two guys make a case for yourselves, for all those people who will be watching this interview, so them to choose you to be the players who help them win their leagues.
All right, you sell me and I'll sell you. Okay. All right, I'll go first.
Sounds
Why
great.
do you want to draft Elijah Mitchell? The Niners run the ball. One of our main game plans every single week is run the ball 35 times. Because we run the ball 35 times, that means we're going to win the game. And that means that this guy is going to get a lot of carries. And you know what? We run the ball a ton in the red zone. So we have a lot of rushing touchdowns, a lot of points right there. Hey, and guess what else? Elijah's pretty good out of the backfield on third down. Give that guy a nice little dump route. He'll make a guy miss, go for 15 to 20 yards. You're going to get points all over the board. You know what? And that's what he does well. You're going to get him in the play action, get him in the keeper game. It's going to be all over the field, and Elijah's going to have a lot of fantasy points. And he's got me blocking for him, so I think that goes a long way.
Ooh, I like that. George, the people's tight end, YAC, Yak, yards after contact.
Woo!
That's what you don't get from George Kittle, man. Hey, you give him the ball, man, he definitely will make a play, and his blocking is just, man, unbelievable. I love to see him block. I love it.
Sounds like me and many people will be drafting you guys. Thank you very much for your time and hope to see you here in Mexico City.
Of course.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, Ricardo. Now we have Chato Romero from Convoy Deportes, Convoy Network.
Hi, George and Elijah. How are you guys?
Good.
Wonderful.
Great. I have a couple questions for you. George, what's the best thing that Tight End University has taught you? That would be the first
one. One of the best things about Tight End U, I think besides one of my favorite things about it is just getting to meet every single tight end that's on almost every single roster. We had 85 guys there this year. I think we had at least one from every single team. And so now every single week I will have at least 1 to 3 tight ends that I can talk to and have a conversation with pre and post game every time we play them. So that was really fun. Another really cool thing is when you listen to Greg Olsen, Travis Kelce, Darren Waller talk about ways to run the same exact route, but they all run them so differently. You can just kind of pick and choose what works for them and try to apply it to your game. And you can try to get better from it. And I think that's just what's so much fun is you have all these guys we all play the same position. There's usually only one of us on the field at the same time, but we're all running the same stuff. Some people have more freedom in their routes than others, but we're still conceptually running a lot of the same routes. And so when you can just watch certain guys run the same route so many times, but in so many different ways, it's just, you can learn a lot from that.
Thanks, George. This is a very, very important question to me. What control configuration do you use while playing Halo?
Oh, wow.
I'm waiting to see this.
See, back when I was really good, I played bumper jumper.
Okay.
I was a bumper jumper guy, and now I'm either default or whatever the Call of Duty settings are. I can't do it anymore. I don't play it enough, but I used to be pretty good with that. I tried to do you guys remember the claw when he?
Yeah, totally.
I did that for a little bit too. It was gross. I used to play that game a lot. Great
Bumper
question.
jumper is the way to go. I know.
That was a great question. I love it.
And Elijah, dude, what motivates you during game day? Do you have a song or any rituals you go by before a game?
He loves listening to Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus songs. I'm literally with locker buddies, so I hear it on his headphones all the time. It's crazy.
No, one song I listen to is called "Ambition" by Wale. It's awesome. It's just ambition is priceless. It's something that runs through your veins. So that's one song I listen to because everything I do in the field, I have that where it's like, man, I'm ready to go. So that's one song that I love to listen to for games.
Great, man. Thanks a lot, guys.
For sure.
Thank you very much, Chato. Now we have Ulises Arada.
Hi, guys. How are you? Thanks a lot for your time. All right, let's do this. I have like one general question, one for George and one for Elia. All right. The first one, the general question is, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the last part of your calendar of the season, you got 9 games, 6 of them at home. But if you remember last year, when you traveled to LA was Levi's South. Did you expect like Estadio Azteca will be something like that or even bigger than Levi's South?
I mean, from the amount of fans that I interact with over social media or that I just, see everywhere, I fully expect that that stadium will be red and gold through and through. And while you might see some of the Cardinal red for sure, then I think the Niners will definitely be repped very, very well in that stadium. I'm really looking forward to it.
So you will having 7 of the last 9 games at home, right?
Allegedly.
Oh, that's good. It's like a playoff run. Second one, I want to talk about Elia and talk me about the backfield. The not exactly the specifics, but how do you expect to be the role on that backfield? Last season, and it was a thing of beauty. You got Debo, you got yourself, you got like this unique game, rushing game. How can you describe it, or how can you tell us what it's like to be playing like that? Because you got like this big also front of linemen, and you got George that is really good throwing blocks, and then you got then again Trent Williams in motion that is a thing of beauty. So I just need to know what's in your mind once you're getting the call and see, wow, what can we expect?
I have to say, first of all, I give it up to all 11 guys, man. We got some hogs up there. Every time you go out there, it's like, man, I love to play with these guys because, at the end of the day, they have you back. So shout out to them for that. But, man, just being a guy to lead this room and stuff, man, it's amazing because we have a good 11 guys. So man, it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to get it started with my dogs, man.
All right. And thanks a lot. The last one, that's for you, George. Just quick one. Just walk me through when you're about to get a second 11 downfield block, please. What is your thinking? You're just in motion. You just pass the defensive line. And what are you looking for, or what are you looking to destroy?
That's a good way to put it. If you're on the second level, you're usually blocking someone that's smaller than you. There's not too many linebackers that are my size anymore, besides like the Mario Davis with the Saints. But most guys are a little bit shorter than me, and it's kind of the mindset. It is, you do want to destroy, depending on the angle that we're on. So if Elijah's running outside zone, I know Elijah's going to get the edge. I try to get a little bit inside out, get that inside hand up, lift him up a little bit. And if I can drive those feet and end up burying him on his back, and that's always my mindset. You just got to destroy the guys on the second level to make them not want to guard you anymore.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good camp, guys. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ulises. Guys, now we have Miguel Pasquel, which is a 49ers collaborator here in Mexico. He works for ESPN as well. So it's his turn for asking.
Hello, George. How are you? By the way, George, I interviewed last year, remember, before the Packers game.
Yeah, I remember that very well. I didn't know what you were saying, but I'll try better next time.
Awesome, George. By the way, thank you very much, because remember you sent a message to a friend who was having tough time because of COVID. He pulled through, so thank you very much for that.
Of course.
Guys, this is for both of you, and then I want to ask you something else. But James Jones of NFL Network was comparing Trey Lance with all these things with Pat Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. I think it's too soon, but what can you say about this looking at training camp?
I mean, all honesty, I think Trey Lance has all the attributes to be a fantastic quarterback, and I can't keep saying that enough. He's made some special plays I haven't seen other quarterbacks make before. He's got this awesome arm talent. He's got leadership capabilities. He's got all these attributes. And at the end of the day, I mean, I don't really want to make comparisons. I think I know I said a couple months ago that he reminds me mostly of Josh Allen, just kind of the way he moves and the arm strength. But Trey's got to go out there and prove it. And we all believe in him to be able to go out and do that. I think that's the one thing we all believe in Trey. We're not going to, sit here and to lie to you guys. Like, I think he's a very good quarterback, and every single day he's gotten better. He's gotten tremendously better since last year. He's gotten better since OTAs. He's figured out the offense a little bit more. The game has slowed down for him a little bit more. And every game that he plays, I feel like his game's going to elevate. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. And, maybe one day we can make those comparisons. And, right now he's just Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers, and he's ready to roll, baby.
That's right.
And also, in Mexico City, it's the largest city NFL fan base in the whole world. More than, in Mexico City, we live more than 20 million people. So Mexico City has the largest NFL fan base, not only in, America, the whole world. So it's going to be a huge thing.
Are they all Niners fans? I hope you're going to say that.
Well, hopefully a lot of them. What I know, there are more than 2 million NFL, 2 million 49er fans. So this is going to be a huge game. What are your expectations for this game?
My expectations for the game,
it's
going to be different. It's going to be difficult with the altitude change, because we definitely don't play at that altitude very often. But no, it's going to be so much fun. The entire week will be a great event leading up to the game, the anticipation for it, the excitement for it. The guys are going to be ready. We're going to channel some energy, coming from Mexico City, and we're going to be ready to roll. It's going to be a great game between two good teams, two division rivals, and the battles between the Niners and the Cardinals are always close games. They're always hard fought, and probably gonna be something similar to that.
Well, last one, George, can we just take a look at your t-shirt? It says Debo.
Ooh, hey, here comes Debo, baby.
Debo. Here comes Debo. Okay.
On his bike, baby.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Miguel. Thank you very much, Michael. Now we have Michelle Cruz from Milenio, and we have just one question left, guys.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. This question is for both of you. There are players who say that playing in Mexico, it's like playing a Super Bowl because the Mexican fans, they party. What do you think about this idea? Thanks so much.
What I think of, I know it's a big stadium. There's going to be a lot of fans there. And like I said earlier, I think Mexico City gets maybe one football game a year from the NFL. And I know that they treat it like it is a Super Bowl, and I appreciate that. And being able to play in a game like that in front of fans at one of the biggest NFL city of fans in the world, that's gonna be pretty special. And I can't wait to have my opportunity to leave a mark on that field in front of all those fantastic fans.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all having us over there, and we definitely would we're gonna end up giving y'all a show to watch. So we are very excited, and we are ready to go.
Yes, we are.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Now we have Ashley Gonzalez from TV Azteca, and then one more question left. Sorry, and we're done.
Can't wait.
Oh, hello, guys. How are you?
Wonderful. Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I want to ask you, I know there are a lot of reasons to love Mexico. I want to know which ones are for you guys the best ones. And I just saw a video of you, George, with a Lucha Libre mask. And I want to know if you have a favorite character. And, I already saw. Okay, your logo. And I want to know if you have a special character of the Lucha Libre that you love from Mexico. And what are your expectations for the next season?
My favorite Lucha Libre is Pentagon Jr. That's where I got my third down celebration, Cero Miedo. No Fear. I got that from watching him. I've been to a ton of his matches, got to meet him a couple times. Traded a mask for a jersey. He's fantastic. I love watching his matches. His intensity every single time he wrestles is the exact same. He's so consistent. So I love watching him. He's definitely my favorite. I mean, you can never go past Rey Mysterio, just the legend himself and how long he's been doing it. So, you know, I just really appreciate that style of wrestling. I know I've been to a couple of Lucha Underground matches as well. And that is so exciting. And it's just so much different. The tempo of it's just so much different than a normal like wrestling match that I've been to. My expectations for the season, I think we have a fantastic team. We have a lot of guys that are really good at football and very, very prominent positions from linebacker to tight end, offensive line, defensive line. Our secondary is pretty packed full. Running back room's pretty decent. But I just feel like we're getting, we have a team that's built around and ready for Trey to run it. And I think he's a very good quarterback who's going to continue to get better, like I keep saying. And I think we have all the tools in place to be a good football team.
Okay, and for you, Elijah?
Like George said, we got an amazing team. I can't wait to get out there and play with these guys. Like I said, we came up short last year, so that's always burning in our heart. So we excited and ready to go.
And what do you love the most of Mexico? Maybe the food, the tequila? I don't know.
Come on. Tequila's number one. Let's be honest. I do love tequila. I will say I go to Cabo almost every year, and I just like being in the sun and looking at that beautiful ocean. And I love to go whale watching too. That's one of my favorite things to do down there. But I'm a big fan of Cabo. I was in where was I? How do you pronounce it? Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, Vallarta.
Yeah.
That is a very humid place. I was sweating constantly every single day. I was down there for one of my teammates' weddings. It was very hot and sweaty, but I loved it. Beautiful weather. The ocean was wonderful. But no, Mexico, it's really fun too, because it's a very easy flight from San Jose, San Francisco area. So I always enjoy going down to Mexico.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. And just the last question, Oscar.
Another one? What
Yeah, just one. I said ask me and then
We're good.
just
Come on, we're ready.
Really, really quick. Oscar Cleriga from Claro Sports, and then we're done, guys. I promise.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Hi, guys. Hi, George. Hi, Elijah. Could you say some words to finish this press conference to all the 49ers fans, direct for the kids, those kids watching you a kind of superhero? Here in Mexico, it's a great passion, the football. Could you say some words to all that kids? And just one more. What is your favorite song? Only one for both of you. Thank you very much. Buenas tardes, amigos.
Thank you. Great question. All right. To all the kids out there, I just want to say thank you so much for being fans. When I was a kid, I definitely viewed every NFL football player as a superhero. And so that is why I love hanging out with the kids. I love signing for the kids because they are the best fans and they are the future NFL players of the world. And so I just love interacting with them. Keep being fans, keep dreaming, and just keep having fun every single day as much as you can. And just, live the best childhood you possibly can. Best song, Elijah? You can't use the same one that you just used.
Ooh, best song.
I like, I'm going to cheat, look at my phone. What is my most recent song I've been listening to? What do you got?
I put you in trouble.
Oh, wait, I got it. The song I'm listening to right now is called 90s Kids. And I think it's by Kid Quill. I think is his name. Because I am a 90s kid through and through. I will say that. What's your songy?
Ballin' by Roddy Ricch. I love that song because, we play football and love going out there and ball.